We're hiding from humans and lurking in the dark. That's right, it's Shadows in the Forest from Think Fun. This shadowy stroll through the sycamores pits a team of 2 to 6 players as Shadowlings trying to hide in the dark of the forest. One player takes the role of Seeker, trying to find the truth of the old tales of the magical creatures by using their lantern to find the Shadowlings in the dark. Setup begins by turning on the lights. You'll need to see the pieces. Place the game board center and collect the hiding places, trees, stumps, and rocks. The player who most recently took a walk in the woods is the Seeker for the first game. They take the lantern and the glow-in-the-dark die. The remaining players select a number of Shadowlings to be in the game, with a minimum of 3. The Shadowling team does not have to have individually assigned Shadowlings. They can work together to move them all in the game. Once the Shadowlings have been selected, they don their masks. Place the hiding places on the board in the areas between the paths. Turn on the lantern and the Seeker may place it on any red starting stone along the edges of the board. Place the die near the lantern. Now, darken the room enough to see the shadows cast on the board by the hiding places. Didn't work. The Seeker player now closes their eyes and the Shadowling team places their pieces in separate hiding places on the board. Gameplay is divided into turns. First, the Seeker, then the Shadowlings. The Seeker's turn begins the game. They open their eyes and roll the die. The Seeker may then move a number of spaces on the stone path equal to the roll. If the first roll is only a 1, the Seeker takes that move and then gets a free reroll. Additionally, movement along the path must be forward, no turning around. Once the lantern reaches a green moss-covered stone, they can then move in any direction or even go back. As the Seeker ventures around the forest, if any part of the Shadowling is touched by the light, their mask is removed and given to the Seeker, and the Shadowling becomes frozen. The Seeker is attempting to freeze all the Shadowlings on the board to win the game. After the lantern has moved, the Seeker must close their eyes for the Shadowling's turn. Any non-frozen Shadowlings may move to a new hiding place on the board or stay put. The Shadowling team must work together to try and gather all the Shadowlings into the same hiding place, safe and unfrozen. The Shadowlings do not have to travel along the path or roll the die to move. They can move freely on the board as long as they touch it. No climbing or jumping obstacles. Quit trying to break the rules. However, they can only move around the board in the shadows. During their move, if any part of a Shadowling is touched by the light, their mask is removed, and the Shadowling is now frozen. If an active Shadowling can safely travel to and touch a frozen Shadowling, they may hide there for that turn. And if both remain hidden during the Seeker's next turn, the frozen Shadowling regains their mask and is now unfrozen. If the Shadowlings can congregate in one hiding place with their masks on, they win. Should the Seeker freeze them all, the Seeker wins. And that's Shadows in the Forest. I'm Becca Scott, and I'm legally changing my middle name to Shadowling. Becca Shadowling Scott. That's good, right? I don't know. If you want to watch me and my friends play this game and other awesome games, make sure you check out Game the Game right here on Geek and Sundry. We'll see you there.